My lovelies, upstairs again. We are keeping Bailey company because we are expecting people in a little bit. So I said I'd stay up here. I'm having my matcha latte. I finally got my frother out, which I haven't had for a while. So I'm all frothed up. So it's just me and the Bailmeister tonight for a little bit. Oh, get that out of the way. There we go. I feel like I'm so close up. Let's grab the chat. There we go. There I am. There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Thursday night chat. Make sure this is. Hold on. Gotta delete myself here. There we go. I can hear myself in the background. I think it'd be the first time I did this. Hello, hello. Glad to hear it, Danette. Hello. I am upstairs a bit. You might here. I'll show you Bailey. He's all looking quite adorable. I'll show you. There he is, tucked up next to Mom. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm having. You can see it's mostly bubbles. I used a cup of almond coconut milk for 1 point, and my matcha is 0. So it's quite. Though I probably going to regret having this because this might make me pee. And I've had 1.5 of these today. Who knew a Q cup would help? I'm shocked. But we'll see. I mean, it's something new. You know, with anything else, it doesn't last forever. Unfortunately. Yes, the boys are gone. You knew. I shouldn't say that on the internet, but they'll be back in an hour or so. I don't want to leave him up here. Get to his own devices. So, I wanted to tell you about my inspiration. It's always fun to chit-chat. Today, on Instagram, this is why, I saw somebody, I think it was a Weight Watchers coach, don't quote me. She made this, I don't even know what you even call it, but she got something called Weebix, these biscuit things that she kind of crumbled on the bottom of a, I saw Lynn, the pickle seasoning is out, my lovelies. Run to your local Trader Joe's before they're all out. And she crumbled the biscuits and then she soaked them in milk. Not like overly soak them. I don't know if she let that sit overnight. I think she let that sit for a while. Then she mixed yogurt with cheesecake pudding mix and then put that on the top. And then she ate it. Yeah, I think it's called Weebix. I sent it to Suzanne. I could probably, I think it's I think that's it, Weetabix, or however you pronounce it, because I don't know, because I've never ate it. And the woman said she didn't like it because she thought it was too soggy at the bottom. So, I got to thinking, that looked really interesting. I thought, ooh, cheesecake sugar-free pudding mix in yogurt would be like a cheesecake. Weetabix. All right, Weetabix. Sounded interesting to me. But I don't like Weetabix, nor have ever had it. She didn't like it. So I thought to myself, if she's making it and posting it, honestly, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have posted it. That's just me. But it was interesting. So I got to thinking, well, I don't like Weetabix or wherever you say it. That's not, and I don't even have it. But what could I put at the bottom there that would be really good on the bottom of cheesecake? And I thought, what about we do an oat bake? So I made one of my oat breads. I didn't add baking powder because I didn't want it to get puffy. And I made it chocolate. So I made a little miracle loaf. And I put it in 2 pans so it's only about this thick. So I thought, I'm going to put that down. And tomorrow, I'm going to make yogurt and cheesecake pudding mix. And put that on top of the chocolate oat bake. Sounded good to me. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow how it comes out. Yes, it goes much as what she said. It went mushy fast. So I think it was she. I think it was a Weetabix. Good evening. Hello. Oh, I have a matcha latte that I found my frother, the electric one. I haven't seen it for a while. And all of a sudden I'm like, now I've been making everything frothed. I made Steve a latte frothed. I made his hot. This is cold. But this may keep me up tonight in the bathroom. Green tea powder before, after 7's not the best idea. Oh, that's always good. So yeah. Well, she didn't like the mushiness. So that was her complaint. But I thought, well, what could I do? Because I don't have it. And then I thought, it would be really good. Hello, Sparkly. Slim has been replaced by a plastic straw. Because I figured I thought it'd be clear, and I realized it's plastic. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. Well, you get used to it, Karen. That's what people say. Once they go without sweetener, they don't want to have it again in their coffees. I love egg roll in a bowl. Oh, that's so good. I can go for that. But so that I thought that sounded really interesting. So tomorrow my breakfast is going to be a little half oat bake chocolate with cheesecake yogurt on top and some strawberries. Because I thought that sounded really good. So I can't wait. Awesome. Yeah, True Lemons at the DT. You only get 10-pack, but if you love it, you can get it from Amazon. And you can get it, it's a much better deal. I got it first I ordered it at 100. Well, that didn't last long, so I had to get it at 500. So. Oh, is Esther here? I think I missed her coming in. Esther, are you here, Miss Esther? Esther? Oh, there she is. Esther, guess what? Esther, it's 7:08. Esther's in America. She's not going to be there for the coronation. Oops. How's it feel to be on American soil? Awesome. French toast sticks are delish. Oh, egg roll in a bowl is one of those things that now it's funny. Do you make it with, I like it with ground everything. I don't want to say I don't really like it with shrimp. I feel like there's not enough shrimp unless I cut them up. But I like it with ground turkey. The queen is in town. Yes, she is. I'm telling you, Karen, it's a whole new you. She has her, actually, he's the prince, but yes, you do. Esther's canoodling with her grandson as we speak. A brand new baby boy. Oh, I love overnight oats. So good. Oh, I was just talking about that. I went live on Instagram today. It was all about breakfast. Oh, I love overnight oats. Ground turkey. It lends itself to that. It really does. I think it's just such a great vehicle for the overnight oat. I don't really, the shrimp for me, it's just, I don't know. I feel like you get so much more turkey because it's crumbly and it kind of goes through all the cabbage better. Awesome. I am so happy and I love the fact that you're doing so well. And do you think, though, after a couple weeks, you think it's getting easier? My hip's the same. It's actually been, I should say, it's a little bit better. It only irks me when I use the steps. If I walk, I'm doing better. Oh, well, I thank you, Kara. So, yeah, I'm just doing online at this point. I can't get to a center. I tried contacting the local franchise, but Yeah, they can't do anything for me, and or if I want to go, I'd have to pay $50 a month. They don't honor the the what do you call it? The lifetimers. No, you gotta pay the regular fee. So yeah, looks like I'm just doing digital at the moment, unless something else opens up, which it might. My favorite overnight oats. Oh, that's a hard one. I love so many of them. Let me think about that. Yeah, babe. Anytime you say that, if I say the word, he's gonna pop his head up. The Bridgerton is up. Awesome, because I have nothing to watch. I watched Firefly Lane in like 2 nights. Oh, it was so good at the end. Oh, I have to watch Bridgerton too. It's about the Queen. I saw that. Favorite overnight notes. That's a hard one because I love them all. I mean, my favorite one. I would have to say probably the caramel because I seem to gravitate towards that the most. But they're all good. Key lime, carrot cake. Oh, they're all really good. Pumpkin. I mean, they're all good, but probably caramel. Cannoli. That's another good one. They're just all a little bit. They're just so satisfying. Banana caramel. I think I'm really enjoying the muesli. That grated pear in there was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I really enjoyed that. They're all so good. I mean, the key lime, that's a different one. I just feel it's just refreshing and it's different. I do like that. Well, I know they can't want you bad back. Hey, Tina. Oh, 60 grams of sugar. Think about that. You're gonna drop weight just from not having sugar. I mean, it's crazy because I used to drink instant iced tea. Oh my gosh, like the powder kind that you stir in the water. I used to drink a half a gallon a day. And it was amazing how much I lost just giving that up. Aw, that's sweet. You don't need to write. You just enjoy those snuggle times. Yeah, well, it's just yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna. I mean, like you said, I could go to the franchise once a month. And just pay the $15 for the meeting. I mean, I thought about doing that. I mean, I just like a goal. I mean, it's not like I'd pay for forever. It's just like on top of the 15 I already pay. That's the thing that gets me. It is a lot of sugar. I agree. And she's gonna. I bet you're feeling a lot better, Karen, on having all that sugar. I bet. Wait a minute. Let me. I'm on top chat instead of live chat. I do it all the time. There we go. Yeah, try it. It's and once, you detox, you don't crave it. You really don't. For digital online. Well, I pay 14.95 and I would get meetings and online. I mean, I would get digital and meetings. If I went to international. That's awesome, Karen. If you go in dishwithdee.com or dishwithdee.org and just put overnight oats, there's both. There's some in both, the old one and the new one. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, it's all a little bit different. Like the caramel banana. I mean, that's just mashing a banana in there, putting some caramel, either caramel premier or caramel extract. It's delicious. It's really good. And I just love having those chia seeds in there. Oh, that's my dad and my grandpa right there. And up there is my dad when he graduated from grammar school. Yeah, my dad was in the army. I don't know if he was home on leave. So yeah, they're both of them. That's why they're very old. They're black and white. So yeah, that's Dad and Grandpa, Pete and Pete, and that's little Pete up there. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can change your overnight oats with just even different protein drinks. I mean, you got cookies and cream, you got vanilla, you got chocolate, caramel, cinnamon bun is so good in there as well. That's true, Karen. Yeah, you could switch on all the protein drinks. And there's even a coffee one, which I don't like coffee, but I bet it will be good in oatmeal if you like coffee. And you could get caffeine. The matcha. Oh, the matcha one's good too. I haven't made that one for a while. We'll have to revisit the matcha one on Monday. I haven't made a matcha. And it's all it is a teaspoon of matcha powder. That's it. And milk and yogurt and oats and chia seeds and a little sweetener and mix it all up. And if you want to make like maple bourbon pecan, you throw a little bit of skinny syrup in there. But yeah. I just always go and check in my local places for the skinny syrups because they run seasonally. So like now it's going to be all the fruity ones should be in abundance because it's summer. But with all those TikTok, and they're running a contest, a TikTok water contest. I think it's skinny syrups are running it, and whoever wins gets skinny syrup for a year. I'm like, oh, I need to enter that. Yeah, you can do that, Pat. Yeah, absolutely. Bailey is right here, right next to me. I came over here, he jumped on and came right over. Yep. Yes, I am up here. That's right, guys. I'm going to probably hit there next week. Hey, Becky. At least I don't know you here. That was your name over there. Also, what was I going to say? I had a thought. Oh, like these, like that dragon fruit acai. You could, if you don't like seltzer, you could throw a skinny syrup in there, and you might like it. Yes, I make steel cut oats. Say hi, Queen. Jay Bates, we buy the BJ's brand of Splenda, and I don't notice a difference. But I mean, it's highly possible. I know. Yeah, if you guys get the pickle, you got to get two because this way you want to have a spare. It should be, Catherine. TikTok is safe. Good evening, Jenny. How I make my steel cut oats is I did this Danny Spees version, and I believe, don't quote me though, I think it was 4 cups of water and a cup of steel cut oats. I'm not really sure it's that much though. And she puts it on the night before, brings it to a boil, lets it boil for about a minute, shuts it off, covers it, and lets it sit overnight. And the next morning it's perfect. I'm like, wow, it's so easy. There you go. 3, that sounds good. I know. I get to hug his head. Good for you, Jillian. I should get a kickback from Trader Joe's. Yes, well, it could be in 2 places. It should be in the seasoning section, and it could be on the end cap where they have the seasonal stuff. It's probably in both. Yeah, it does. I'm 90% sure it's that. I don't think I ever put it on my website. I'll have to look. But you go to Danny Spees, her channel is called Clean and Delicious on you. See if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Because it's so simple and it comes out perfect every time. And I'm like going, you can't get it wrong. And I'm like, and overnight you just heat it up at night and in the morning, and it's perfect. Let's see it. Clean and delicious. Steel cut oats. Here it is. I know I've probably looked it up before, but it's the only way I make it now. How to make clean. Let's see. Overnight steel cutouts. This is probably it. Let's double check because I don't want to. Let's see. I'm gonna. Yes, this is it. Copy. I found it. This is the way I've been making it, and I mean, you can make it in the Instant Pot, but this is so simple. This is, to me, in my opinion, easier than the Instant Pot. There it is. Yeah, I don't remember if I have the measurements right, but there's the recipe. I don't think so. There you go. Every time I cook it on the stove, it never softens. This is what I'd sit there and tell you it's foolproof. Let's see if she says it in here. Here's the written recipe. Let's see what she says. Hey, we look for a recipe. They have all these ads. 4 cups of filtered water, 1 cup of steel cut oats, and a pinch of salt. Yep. I'm telling you, perfect every time. It's so easy. And it's like I said, you only boil it for a short time, put the lid on, let it sit overnight. In the morning, you just turn it on, stir it, and it's perfect. Oh, 70 degrees. I know, I agree, but I'm telling you, it's maybe because it sits overnight, and I think we get like 4 servings out of it. I know Timmy likes it, so I always make it, when he's home. I saw it, Susan. I opened it, but I didn't finish watching it or looking at it. I knew that's what it was. Can you make steel cut on a rice cooker? I don't know. I've never done it. I would say ask Google. Yeah, I don't know. I never made it in the rice cooker. Steel cut's different than regular oats. You can make regular oats in the rice cooker, but steel cut is so different. It's so different. That's why I remember when I first made it, thinking this is not going to work. And it's creamy. It's absolutely perfect. And now it's the only way I do it. Only way I do it. It's like you can't mess it up. I like recipes that I can't. Well, not that I mess up a lot, but this usually, I'm telling you, just bring it to a boil, let it simmer for like a minute or two, and I just dull it out. Mostly for the boys, so I don't really measure it. But you would see what portion makes what, like it would say so and so makes enough portion. So I really don't know the answer to that one. No, steel cut oats do not work in overnight oats. They don't soften. Now, if you cooked it, then did it overnight maybe, but no, they don't soften. That's right. Remember to give a thumbs up to this live. Thank you for reminding me. One cup is 3 points. And then there you go. Steel cut is the whole oat, groat. And when it's rolled old fashioned, that's when it's first processed. And then when it processes again, it's quick oats. So it is the oat that is not the least processed oat. So it's the whole oat. So people who eat whole foods would eat steel cut oats because that's the whole oat. That's why it takes longer. Good night, Marie. So honestly, I'm more of I don't really, honestly, I rather have rolled oats. I'm not a huge fan of steel cut. They're okay. It's just not my favorite way to eat oatmeal. It's different. It tastes nuttier too. So it's to me, a different taste. Oh, it's very simple. Very simple. Very simple. Like I said, and the next morning it's like okay. It's actually, I think, easier than the Instant Pot. Overnight oats. Ah, I am making a cheesecake. I don't. I need to make a name for it. Like, cheesecake, banana bread a la mode, banana cheesecake a la mode. I don't know. It's banana bread, chocolate banana bread with cheesecake on the top. Ah, you like that? I know. It's like, and it's sunny out. This is what we do every week, Esther. See, this is, Esther's usually it's midnight for her. You must be exhausted, though. Now you had me not making the crowd. Now you got me making the crowd again. I just wrapped myself around. Oh, I'm not going to have to make it. Now, like, I'm going to have to make it. I got to find the jars because I don't think I have jars that big to do that. Yeah, I got to watch that again. Enjoy your Zoom, Laura. I'm probably going to end this live a little early because I need to get him out, and I don't like to go when it's too dark. So I'll get him out soon. But yeah, tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. That chicken that I made in today's vlog, if you didn't see it, you need to. It's made with green tomatillo salsa, I think it is. And it's very simple. It's in the crock pot. You put your green salsa verde, that's it, salsa verde, in there with your chicken breast. Let it cook for 5 hours. Shred it. You could add a block of low-fat cream cheese, which I did not have. So I used 6 little Laughing Cow wedges. And if you had beans would go good in there too, and I didn't have those either. And you just let it melt in there for after you shred it for like, a couple more minutes, and thickens, and it's delicious. We ate it over rice. It'd be great in tortillas. It'd be great in anything. Exactly. That's what I said to Steve. We spent, I think, $5.25 on this jar at the Amish market, and it looks like it was freshly done. I said, by the time I buy the cabbage and all this stuff, it's going to cost me close to $4 or $5. This way, I spend $5. It takes me no time at all. So I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe I'm over making that. Awesome, Catherine. I posted my tasting on there. I posted my my avocado toast from this morning. My breakfast this morning was delicious. Oh my gosh. It's like I always forget. Piece of Dave's Killer bread with 1 Laughing Cow cheese, 27 grams of avocado, some scrambled eggs, 1 slice of Canadian bacon, and hot sauce. It's ridiculously delicious. Ridiculous. How much of the instant pudding do you put in your protein pudding to make? Oh, 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons per container. Yes. And if you and you use it really works best when you use that a little frother whiskey thing. It needs to really put some air in there. Yeah, I make a breakfast hash in the vlog, a pizza that I've had 3 days in a row, and the salsa verde taco instant pot chicken. I actually made the chicken on Tuesday night. I thought it'd be great for the video. I'm like, well, this isn't, I don't know, well, I'll put that in for dinner tomorrow. So that's what I did. Sour, did that recipe have balls in there? I didn't notice. Oh, the electric frother? Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's in my store. Let's see. I could look for you. Let's see. I know what it looks like. There it is. I think I have this one. Well, there's one that's cheaper. That's cheaper than the one that I have. This is $26, 10 ounces. That one's $49, which I think is way too expensive. Yeah, this is like the one that I have. Well, this one I like better. And it's only a few dollars more. And this is like the one that I have. I will grab you. I make Steve's milk for his coffee. I made it for my matcha. You can and it whips it hot or cold. You could do a cold whip, or you can do a warm one. Should say hot. There's the electric frother. Okay. Oh, that happens. Oh, is it good in the air fryer, Karen? I often wondered. You're welcome, Pat. Now that's for the to make like the lattes. If you're talking about the little handheld operated frother, is different. The one that I make the puddings with, because that's not that. I don't make the puddings with that. That's what I make Steve's coffee. My latte, it makes warm frothed milk or cold frothed milk. Yes, it does come with an attachment for the pudding. Yes, you are correct. Yes. Awesome. Look at you. Air frying potatoes. I like it. Look at this girl you may be one of my finer A+ students. I'm like, wow, to see again, when you see somebody like it's like learning. Like I said this in the video the other day, when you see people and you see them grow and change, and like it's such a proud moment. Like I remember a few months ago where you were with the candy, bringing it in. I'm like, and you kept doing it. And this is a whole new Karen. I'm liking it. You be proud of yourself. Don't, be proud and feel empowered. It's like, I'm proud of you. I'm just like, what? Who is this girl typing? Because this is not the girl I remember of a few months ago. I don't know. It's making me awfully proud. Like, oh my God, she gets it. She listens. She understands. Ah, Karen, this is for you. Are they crispy? Hello, Miss Barbara. They're kind of crispy. I guess because they're so soft, but I think they'll get crispy. You got to give it enough time. Crank it up a little higher. I love when you get those little brown bits. And they get a little bit burnt. It's not close to being burnt. That's my favorite. I like the little burnt ends. In fact, you know what I found in my freezer? I forgot I bought those Trader Joe's corn dogs. So I'm like, oh my God. It's and you finally taking it under control. We can only do so much. You did the work. So it's like I said, we lay the groundwork and you have to do the work. And that's what I say all the time. I lay the groundwork. You have to pick up the ball and run with it. And the ones that don't are the ones that sit here and spin their wheels year after year, because you have to take ownership and you have to make those changes. Changes are hard. Yes, they are, but they're mandatory. I am making Bailey's. I have to go get the peanut butter. Now, tomorrow I'm going to the store, so I'm going to grab the peanut butter. He has to have the natural peanut butter. So I didn't have it, and I didn't want to take a chance. So I have to, yeah, he's going to get his bone cake. He is. I don't want to tell him. Plus, Timmy's going to be home tomorrow anyway, so we're going to celebrate when Timmy comes home. Timmy's home for the summer. Woohoo! We're so happy. Yeah, he'll be home for the summer. But he's got a lot going on. He's going to be away next week. Then he's going to have a summer assignment in June, so we really not going to see him that much. But Timmy's home for the summer. He's excited. He's like, I have my last exam today. I'm free. He's free. Hey, Deborah. Exactly. Well, thank you, Chris. Happy birthday to Bailey. Love your food. It's never going to stick. It's never going to work. You're just, again, you gotta like what you eat. You gotta almost love what you eat. There's this one girl on TikTok, and she's on Instagram too. I can't remember what her channel is, but she always ends with "Love your life," and I'm like, yeah, love your life. You gotta love your food, because it's just that's how it has to be. Oh, he's just well, he's Timmy. He's just one of those guys that's just what time's lunch, Mom? What are we making for breakfast? He's all about food. Thank you, Cindy. 2 more years, J Bates. Oh, Amy is Human is the name of her channel. Oh, I got this from Dick's Sporting Goods. Because Amazon, this is ridiculously expensive. Dick's, it's 35. Even 35 I thought was a bit steep. But that's to me the best price. And and they had pink and they had black. And they also have a 40 ounce. But I thought about it. But I thought to myself, it's just too big. It's just too big. This is a nice size. And I'm on my second one. Thank you, Barbara. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, you don't have to like chicken. Not everybody likes chicken. And guess what? You could eat beef. Yes, you can. Then you can hear your confession, J Bates. Yes. Now I got the mug from Dick's Sporting Goods. I think Timu has one that looks like it, but I have not ordered. I'll have you know, I have only ordered from Timu twice. Um, and it's I last order was for the cruise. I got those tops, and that was back in February, so I haven't had it. Yeah, I took the app off my phone. I stopped all the emails. It got to be too much. They were emailing me 2 to 3 times a day and messaging. Yeah, I can't do that. I mean, it's nice and stuff's good quality and it's cheap, yes. But it's just overkill, and I can't keep buying. It's yes. I mean, like I said, it's nice, but I felt like I had it in my hand. I'm like, this is a big cup, and there's not even any liquid in it, so it's going to be a little bit heavier. So, oh, I didn't buy the Timu one. I wouldn't. That's right, Suzanne. You had that mug that broke. But yeah, this I figured, it's $10 difference. It was 45 for the 40 ounce. This is the 30 ounce. Yeah, the emails, the texts. It's just it's too much. Well, good for you, Paula. Wow, I can barely get. Well, I figured between my tea and stuff and my supplements, I did really good the last few days. I will tell you. Oh yeah, the grilled turkey. Oh, there you go. But you know what? You gotta like it. No, I'm not getting my voice. It's allergies. I'm definitely been sneezing. That's why my nose is running. It's allergy time. Everything is bloomed here in Jersey. Good for you, Allison. Yes, that's what the whole big deal with this is. Is that's the rage, is it fits in your cup holder. Uh-oh, somebody's up. Want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? He's like, no, I don't want to say hi to anybody, Mom. Night, Danette. Sunday, yep. Oh, okay. Now, does it keep it cold? I bet myself a block of ice in here from this morning. Oh, it melted. Okay, because this is my second water. But it keeps it cold. Yeah, well, he's going to sleep till I say, time for walkies, and then he'll be right up. I know. Hello, you heard me say walkies, didn't you? You heard me say walkies. He put his little head up. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. We clean those eyes out tonight. He hates to clean those suckers out. We call them eye boogers. You got eye boogers. You gotta get your eye crap. Yeah, and it says it keeps it hot, but I don't drink hot beverages. And I like the fact that you don't have to use the straw. You can take the straw out and pull the thing over, and it's just, you could drink it regular. So if there's times you don't feel like a straw, you don't need one. It twists off, yes. Yeah, it's a twisty. But like if you pull this out, and you can switch it over like that, and you just have the hole. So you could just use it like that, which I think that was probably what sold me on it. Because I was kind of like, oh, I didn't think it had a straw. I'm thinking, oh, I'm not a huge straw person. Yet I'm using it with a straw, right? Figure that one out. I think it's just because it fits in. A lot of the big cups don't fit in the cup holder. I think that's the biggest thing. And I think they're ergonomically handle. But I don't know. Honestly, there he is. I can't believe I've drank this much. It is shocking. There we go. I'm not caught up. Let me put this live. There we go. I know. Shh. Slim, he's getting a bath. And it's weird because I didn't think it would, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to get this another waste of money, But I got Steve to get it for me. It was an anniversary gift. Slim is very sensitive. You do know that. Oh, okay. Like I like the fact that you have the option though. You can, either way. I think it's kind of fun. Well, I guess I don't know if you wanted it hot, would you use a straw? Though I see people drink their coffee with a straw. I don't know. See, I'm not a huge hot beverage person. I don't even have hot tea in the morning. I have my tea always cold unless I'm sick. So I just can't believe I've gotten this much down. I don't know. Drink your water. Who used to say that? Drink your water, know where your bathrooms are. Who used to coin that term? Good for you, Barb. We're going to the winery on Saturday, and I'm going to bring it with me. To make sure I get my water. Yep. Come on. Somebody has to know who said it. Come on. Drink your water. Do you have your water? Know where your bathrooms are. Yep, you got that, Becky. Chit chat patty whack. Yep. I've never heard of that one, Sue. Richard Simmons. No, chit chat patty whack. I miss Anita. I always enjoyed her stuff. She always made me laugh. But it's funny the people that make you laugh the most are usually the ones that don't laugh at all. It's sad. But my lovelies, I'm going to cut out of here a little early because it's still bright out, and I get to take Bailey for his nightly constitution. Well, she hasn't been on in a long time. Her daughter passed away, and it's a shame. Nobody should have to bury their daughter or their child, actually. So yeah, she was real big here. She was on Instagram. So, all right, my lovelies, I will see you Sunday night Thank you. Oh, I might be live tomorrow morning. I will post in the group. I'm not sure what time because I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow. If I don't have time, I don't have time, but I don't know what's going on with Timmy and stuff. So if I have time, I will definitely go live in the morning. But we'll see. I have to play it by ear because it's crazy. So I'm gonna take him out. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I appreciate it. And if you haven't seen my vlog for today, I appreciate you having a watch. It helps out my channel. There will be no video tomorrow. I am not uploading tomorrow. I am taking the day off. And I will see you Saturday for weigh-in and meeting topic du jour. So have a great night, and we will dish another day. Bye-bye, my lovelies.